This video is on solutions for paper homework 3.3. I'm looking at the very end of the assignment on finding the average rate of change, or AROC, for each function over the interval specified. So it's 28 to 33. So I'm just going to do a couple of these. If you're stuck on this homework, hopefully that'll get you going if you're not understanding the directions or something. So I think I'll pick 29 because that one looks a little tricky. So we'll do h of x equals 5 minus 2x squared. And it's only over the interval -2 to 4. So that's our domain. We have those as our endpoints. So if we plug those in for each x, then we can figure it out. So the AROC formula is going to be, I'm going to write that, I'll just write that off to the side. If you remember, the generic is f of x sub 2. So it's the y value that corresponds to the second x value minus f of x sub 1, or sometimes we say a and b, that's fine. And then all divided by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So I'm not given the y values, or the, in this case, it's h of x. So I have to figure that out. So I can write that all out in one thing together. So I have my endpoints are -2 and 4. So my second x, my x sub 2 is actually equal to 4, and my x sub 1 is equal to -2. So I'm just jotting that down there. So my average rate of change, I'm going to do the h of x sub 2, which is h of 4, minus the h of -2, all divided by 4 minus -2, or -2. So it's easy enough to figure out the denominator would be 6, right? But this is not that simple. It's not just calculating the numbers. I have to figure out these values based on my h of x that I'm given, based on my function here. So I'm going to plug this 4 into the 5 minus 2x squared. Okay, so I'll do that in this step here. So I would plug in, I have 5 minus 2 times 4 squared. So that's my first piece. That's this one, h of 4. Okay, now I'm going to subtract and do the second piece. I'll do that in a different color. That's going to be the h of -2. 5 minus 2 times -2 squared. Okay, so I have two separate pieces for the y's. I'm finding the difference in the vertical. And then all divided by the 4 minus -2, which is 6. Okay. Now I just need to calculate these pieces. So I'm going to have my average rate of change. It's going to be 5 minus, I have 2 times 4 squared, so make sure you do the exponent first. So 16 times 2, so that would be 32. And then minus parentheses 5 minus 2 times -2 squared. So you're going to do the -2 squared first, remember, so that would be 4 times 2, so minus 8, all divided by 6. I'm just going to go acrossways here. So then I just have to calculate these numbers out and crunch them out. So 5 minus 32 gives me the -27. 5 minus 8 gives me -3. Now be careful you don't look at this and inadvertently multiply by mistake. You still have a subtract operation. I just put them in parentheses there to hold my negatives well and organized. So then I have negative 27 minus negative 3. So that's going to become a positive there. So then I'm going to have a negative, or negative 27 plus a positive 3. So that's going to be negative 24, all divided by 6, which gives me an average rate of change to be negative 4 as my final answer. Okay, so I hope that helps. That should get you on the right track. I'll just do one of these for now, but if you have any questions about that or want me to do some more, just go ahead and request different ones. Some you could probably do in your head, but then you do want to make sure that you're writing things out. You will actually get the solutions once you submit, so just try your best on that. You don't need to do them all, just try a couple and see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.